Our lesson today is going to be the tense progressive, okay? Progressive tense or continuous. Both of them are the same thing. So you say present continuous or present progressive. Both of them are the same thing. Okay? So present progressive هو الحاضر المستمر. So let's get started. Let's check the rule. So this is the rule in affirmative statement. We have subject plus verb to be in the simple present, plus verb plus ing. This is the form or the structure. Subject could be I, you, we, they, he, she, or it. Or you can say any subject here, the person who's doing the action. يعني الفاعل. You can say Ahmed, Susan, my brother, كلهم are objects. Okay? Subject. The person who's doing the action is the subject, الفاعل. Then we add verb to be in the present, which is am, I am, you, we, they are, you are, we are, they are. Then she, he, it, all of them is. Then we add any verb that we want. Okay, study. Then we add ing, studying. So the whole sentence is, I am studying now, you are studying, we are studying, they are studying, he, she, it is studying. Now let's look at the long form and the short form of the present continuous. The long form, okay, of verb to be that we're going to use in the present continuous, you can say either I am becomes you are becomes your, we are where, they are there, she is, it is, okay, all of them, his or she's or its with the apostrophe here. Okay, pay attention to this one. If you don't have an apostrophe here, it becomes a possessive adjective. So it's with an apostrophe here. So this is the short form. يعني هذا استعمال الكلمة القصير. Okay, so this one is I am, you are, your, we are, where, they are, there, she, he, his or she's, it is becomes its. That's simple. Now let's have a look at the negative statement of the present continuous. Very simple. So we have the subject, the same thing, verb to be in the present. When we add not, then we add the gerund or the verb, and then we add ing. So I am not, and we add the verb. I am not, you are not, we are not, they are not, he or she or it is not. Very simple. Then we add the verb and the ing. So I am not driving a car, you are not driving a car, we are not driving a car, they are not driving a car, he, she, it is not driving a car. That's simple. Okay, very, very, very simple. Moving on to the long form and the short form of a negative statement. I am not, easy becomes I'm not. Okay, I'm not driving. You are not, you're not, okay, you aren't driving. We are not, we aren't driving. They are not, they aren't driving. She is not, she's or isn't, and you add the verb. It is not, it isn't working. That's simple. Long form and short form. So now let's try and write. Okay, how do we write the questions? Yes and no questions using the present continuous. So let's follow the rule. The rule is very simple. So verb to be in the simple present plus the subject, which is the person who's doing the action, plus the gerund, which is the verb. So and then the subject, I. So the verb to be, are, is. These three we use in verb to be in the present. Then we put the subject. So here it goes with I. So I, are, it goes with you, we, and they. So are you, are we, are they. Then you have to go with is goes with is he, is she, is it. Then we add the verb, surf, and then ing. So am I surfing? Are you surfing? Are we surfing? Are they surfing? Is he surfing? Is she surfing? It is, okay? Is it surfing? So we follow the rule. So verb to be first, then subject, then gerund. So what we did is very simple. In the affirmative statement, and it's sentence العادية, subject بيكون أول شيء, subject بيكون هنا. So it becomes I am surfing. Okay? But now because it's a yes or no question, we change the subject here, okay, and the verb here. Very, very simple. So now let's have a look at how to use the affirmative to answer. We have a question, yes or no question. We had a look at how do we form the question. So كيف نسوي سؤال بالaffirmative present continuous. Now كيف راح نجاوب على السؤال. Okay? So كيف نسأل السؤال am I surfing? So الجواب is very simple. The affirmative and the negative. الجواب يا إما يكون yes أو يكون no. So the affirmative can say yes I am, yes we are, yes they are. إذا كان السؤال am I, yes I am. إذا كان السؤال are we, الجواب yes we are. إذا كان السؤال are they, الجواب yes they are. إذا كان السؤال are you, example, are you studying? Okay. Yes, you are. Okay. Is he dancing? Yes, he is, or yes, she is. It is. Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay. Now let's have a look at the negative form. Okay, the negative answer form. Very simple. No, I'm not. No, we aren't. Both of them are the same. So either you say I'm not, okay, or aren't, we are not, or the short form. Some long form or short form, both are correct. Say no, we aren't, or no, we are not. No, they are not. No, you are not. No, she isn't. No, he isn't. No, it isn't. No, it is not. Both are correct. So now let's have an exercise together. So the exercise is only for the present continuous. So we have here some sentences. We have the verb. So for example, Anna rest right now. So what is the answer? So you're going to follow the rule. You have subject, then verb to be in the present, simple present. Then you put the verb, then you put the ing. Okay, let me remind you. First is the subject. Okay. Then you add verb to be in the present, simple present. Then you add the verb, whatever verb you have. Then last then, ing. Ing, that's very, very, very simple. Ing. Is that clear? Subject, verb to be in the present, verb plus ing. That's simple. So let's get started. First, we have Anna rests right now. 2, I talk on the phone at this moment. Bella cook dinner now. They help the teacher right now. He run very fast. Julia bake a chocolate cake at the moment. I have fun. You dance very nicely. They answer all the questions. John eat salad and I am eating fish. So follow this rule and answer questions. Okay, pause the video, answer these questions. Okay, choose the correct form, and let's correct afterwards. So take a minute, answer, and let's correct together. So given that you already finished the answer, let's correct it together. So first one, Anna rests right now. So let's start one by one. So first, let's have a subject. Subject is Anna. Then let's put the verb to be in the present. So what is it? Very simple. Is. Yes, the answer is. Okay. Now let's go and have a verb. Which is the verb? The verb is already here. Is this one? Rest. So we'll write the verb is as it is. We don't change anything. We just write the verb as it is. We don't change anything. Okay. Then we add the last part. Very simple. We add ing. We add ing here. So now it becomes, as you can see, resting. This is the way to answer the question. Anna is resting. Anna is resting. So now let's do all of it together. So I talk on the phone at this moment. So I is the subject. Then we need to finish it. So I go with am. Then we have the verb is talk. So we write the verb talk. Then we put ing. I am talking. Bella cook. So Bella is the subject. So we add is. Then we write the verb cook. Then we add ing. Very simple. ing. So Bella is cooking. They, it goes with are. Then you write the verb help. Then you write ing. That's simple. Okay, moving on. He. Then we have run. So he is run. Then you add ing. He is running. Number 6, Julia bake chocolate cake at the moment. So Julia is the subject. Verb to be in the present اللي بيمشي مع Julia هو is. And then we write the verb bake plus ing. 7, I am. We put the verb have and then ing. That's simple. Now let's go to you. You اللي بيمشي معها هو are. Then you will write dance and then ing. Very simple. They are answer. Okay, answering. Answer. Moving on to 10. Last one. John is eating. Very, very, very simple. These are the corrections to the answers. Here, so have a look and then try to correct your answers. So now we move on to the past continuous. We finish with the present continuous. اللي هو الحاضر المستمر. Now we go and do the past continuous or past progressive. الاثنين زي بعض. past progressive اللي هي الماضي المستمر. So let's have a look at the structure أو القاعدة. Affirmative statement, very simple. And a subject plus verb to be, لكن verb to be in the past, okay? Past simple. نضيف الverb نضيف ing. نفس the same rule، نفس القاعدة تبع present continuous. الفرق وحيد هنا إن verb to be in the present تقول I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are, okay? بنقول I was، عوضنا نقول I am نقول I was. This is the rule، هذه القاعدة. So subject بيضل زي ما هو I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Verb to be اللي بيتغير بيصير was. So I was, you, we, they بيصير were, and then he, she, it was. وباقي القاعدة يظل زي ما هو، بحط الverb وبحط ing نفس الشيء، the same thing, nothing changed. Okay, so now let's have a look at the forms. This is the form. I was, you were, we were, they were, she was, he was, and it was. So this is the form. Okay, so please pay attention to the form. It's very simple. Now let's have a look at the negative statement. Okay, how to form negative statement in the past continuous. It's very simple. The same as present continuous, we just add not. The same. So let's have a look at the subject. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. We add verb to be in the past simple. وبنضيف جنبه not. Very simple. So we say was not. I was not. You were not. We were not. They were not. He was not. She was not. It was not. Then we add the gerund, okay? The verb plus the ing. Driving a car. So I was not driving a car. You were not driving a car. They were not driving a car. He was not driving a car. She was not driving a car. It was not driving a car. Very good. Now moving on to the form, long form and short form تبع ال past continuous. Very simple. Long form, as we say, as we saw earlier, I was not, you were not, we was not, we were not. There's a mistake here. It should be were. Okay. You were not, we were not. The same one. So here is going to be, let's correct it right away. So it should be were. So we were not. Okay, we were not. They were not. He, she was not. It was not. Let's do one more time. I was not. You were not. We were not. They were not. He, she, it was not. This is the long form. Okay, the short form is very simple. I wasn't. You weren't. We weren't. They weren't. He, she weren't. It wasn't. He wasn't. She wasn't. It wasn't. This is the short form, okay, of the negative. Now moving on to yes and no questions. How to form a yes or no question in the past continuous. Let's have a look at the rule. Verb to be in the past. We put the subject and we put the rest of the rule, the verb plus ing. So was, were, or was one of them. This one for I, say was I. Here, were you, were we, were they. Was she, was he, was it. Then we put, here we add the verb plus ing. It becomes was I surfing, were you surfing, were we surfing, were they surfing, was she surfing, was he surfing, was it surfing. Very, very simple. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the rule to answer these questions. I'm going to help you around. I'm going to write the rule right over here. So the rule is very simple. So is subject, okay, plus verb to be in the past plus verb plus ing. This is the rule, okay, plus ing for the past continuous. So let's do the first one together and I'll leave you do the rest by yourself. So when I found my friends, they playing Monopoly. So when I found my friends, they, so they بيمشي معها what? We have subject, oh yeah, subject, they. So right now, be, verb to be in the past, which is they were, correct? Then we put the verb, which is play. Then we add ing, playing. They were playing. Very good. So now pause the video, answer these, okay, these questions, answer, choose the correct form, and fill in the gaps with the correct answer. Okay? And let's correct together. So pause the video, answer, and come back later and let's correct. So given that you already finished answering, let's correct together. So number 2, yesterday at 6, I prepared dinner. I was, and the verb is prepare, okay? Prepare and ing. I was preparing dinner, okay? I was preparing dinner. Moving on to number 3, the kids were, because it's plural. The kids were, and then we add the verb play, and then ing. Playing, the kids were playing. Number 4, I was. Very good. And then you add practice. Okay, and then we add ing. I was practicing. Where I was practicing. Number 5, we, and we have, remember, pay attention all the time, we have a negative here, not. So pay attention, we have not, so it's a negative statement. So we were not, or we weren't, and then we put the verb, cycle, okay, and ing. We weren't cycling, or we were not cycling, both of them are correct. While Aaron, we have work, while Aaron was, we have the verb work plus ing, working. In his room, his friends swim. Were, and we add the verb swim, and then ing, swimming. Very good. 7, I try to tell them the truth, but they, also here, pay attention, we have a negative statement. We have not, so pay attention, okay, negative statement. They were not, and then put the verb listen, and put ing, they were not listening. Number 8, what you do yesterday. What you do yesterday. So what have you? So it's a question. So what were you? And we put the verb and we add ing. What were you doing yesterday? Number 9, most of the time we sit in the park. We تمشي معها were, and we put the verb and we put ing. We were sitting in the park. These are the answers. So I'll give you a minute to correct all of them. This way are clear. Okay, more clear for you. So now we're done with the present continuous and the past continuous. Okay, now let's do the last part, which is the future continuous. Future continuous or future progressive. First, let's have a look at the structure or the rule in the affirmative statement. So subject plus verb to be in the future plus verb plus ing. So here, as you can see, the structure doesn't change. Okay, القاعدة ما بتتغير، بس بتتغير هذا بس future. verb to be بنحطه في الباست، بدنا السنتنس في البريزنت continuous بنحط الverb to be في البريزنت، بيصير I am, you are, he is, she is. بدي السنتنس في الباست continuous بحط verb to be في الباست، بصير I was, you were, they were, he was, she was. بدي الجملة في الفيوتشر المستقبل بحط الverb to be في الفيوتشر. verb to be في الفيوتشر اللي هي will be. Let's have a look at the details. So subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, it. For Ahmed, Muhammad, my brother, my teacher. Okay, plus. Okay, this is the form of verb to be in the future. Will be, I will be, you will be, they will be, he will be, she will be, it will be. It doesn't change. It has one form. Plus the verb, plus ing. Okay, subject plus be in the future, plus verb plus ing. Very, very, very. So now let's have a look at the long form and the short form of verb to be in the future. I will be, I'll be. You will be, you'll be. We will be, will be. They will be, they'll be. She will be, she'll be. He will be, shall be. It will be, it'll be. So this is the long form and the short form of verb to be in the future. Moving on, now let's have a look at the negative statements, how to form negative statement in the future continuous. Very simple. We're going to follow the rule. So subject plus verb to be in the future, and we put not, then we put the gerund. Let's have a look. So first the subject, I, you, we, we, they, he, she, it. Then we put verb to be in the future, which is will not be. So this is how we do it. We don't say will be not. So will, we put not, we put be. You will not be. She will not be. He will not be. It will not be. Then we add the verb and the ing. Okay. I will not be driving a car. You will not be driving a car. They will not be driving a car. He will not be driving a car. She will not be driving a car. Is that clear? It will not be driving a car. It's very, very simple. Now let's have a look at the long form and the short form of the negative statement. So I will not be, it becomes I won't be. I won't be. You will not be, it becomes you won't be. You won't be. We will not be, we won't be. They will not be, they won't be. He will not be, he won't be. She will not be, she won't be. It will not be, she won't be. And you have to pay attention. Don't say want, okay? If you say want, you will pronounce it as want, as this want, yani arada, you read. It has to be won't with an O. Won't, okay? I won't, you won't, they won't, he won't, she won't. Okay? Pay attention to the pronunciation. Very, very critical. Moving on, now let's have a look at how do we form a sentence, okay? A question. How to form a question using present, okay, future continues with verb to be. So we put verb to be in the beginning, okay, in the future, plus subject plus gerund. For example, this becomes will, and then we put the subject I, you, he, she, it, we, they, I, okay, will I be, will you be, will we be, will she, will it, will they be. So we will in the beginning, then we add the subject, then we add be at the end. Easy. Then we add the verb with ing. That's simple. So will I be surfing? Will you be studying? Will we be studying? Will they be writing? Was, okay, will. Also, there's a mistake here. So now let's have a look at how do we form a question in the, okay, question in the future form, okay, future progressive. This is the rule. So verb to be in the future plus subject plus the gerund or verb plus ing. So will, then we add the subject, then we add be. So will I be, will you be, will we be, will they be, will she be, will he be, will it be. This is the form. And then we add the gerund, which is verb plus ing. That simple. So will I be surfing? Will you be dancing? Will we be studying? Will they be waiting? Will she be cooking? Will he be working? Will it be playing? Very, very simple. Okay, now let's have a look at how do we answer the question. Okay, the affirmative and the negative. The affirmative is very simple. Yes, I will be, or yes, I will. Both of them is correct, but the correct form is the false form. Yes, I will be. Okay, yes, we will be. Yes, they will be. Yes, you will be. Yes, he will be. Yes, she will be. Yes, it will be. For example, will I be drinking? Yes, I will be. Will, okay. Will we be dancing? Yes, we will be. And so on and so forth. The negative statement is a little bit different, okay? You just add not. That's it. It's the same, just add not. So, no, I will not be, okay? Or, no, I won't be, won't, the same way. No, I will not be, or no, I won't. No, they will not, or they will not be, or they won't. All three forms are correct, okay? Yes, you will be, no, you will not be, or you won't. Also correct. Okay, no, she will not be, or no, she won't, or she won't be. Also correct. Yes, it will be. Negative, no, it will not, or no, it will not be, or it won't be. The correct form is the full form, okay, the most accurate form. تحط الجملة كاملة. No, I will not be. تكون be موجودة. Okay, no, I will not be. Is that clear? Good. Now, last part, let's have an exercise together. So the form, I will help you with the form again. I will write the form here together. The form is subject, okay, subject plus what? Plus be, correct? And the future form, very simple, very important. Future form plus verb, correct, plus, very good, plus ing. Very, very good. Number one, okay, I'm gonna help you with the first one and you'll do the rest together. At midnight, we, so the subject is what? Let's have a look, let's put it here and let's do it together. So the subject is we, okay? The subject is we, already here, subject is we. So now we need be in the future. Okay, then we put the verb, then we put ing. So let's go one by one. So we is already there, the subject, be in the future is will be. And we add the verb, which is sleep. Then we add ing. That's simple. Very good. So pause the video for a few minutes, answer, okay? Find the correct answer, fill the gaps with the correct answer, and pay attention, okay? Because sometimes it's a question, so the order of the words change. So pay attention. These last 3 sentences are questions, okay? Pause the video, answer the questions, and come back. Let's correct together. So given that you already finished the answers, okay, let's start correcting. Number 2. So this time, next week, we first we continue with the verb to be in the future, which is will be, and we put the verb, which is sit, then ing, sitting, where will be sitting. Very good. 3, at 9, I watch the news. I, correct, will be, and we put the verb, which is watch, then ing, correct. 4, tonight we cram up for our English test. Okay, so tonight we will, very good. The verb is cram, okay, cram, and then ing, cramming up for our English test, correct. D, they dance, they, very good, will be dancing all night. Okay, here forgot to add the importance. So here we need to put be, will be cramming up. Very important. Don't forget to put the be. Okay, will be cramming up, will be watching, will be dancing, correct? 6, he, and here pay attention also because it's a negative statement. Here also is a negative statement. And here is a question, question, question. So the form changes a little bit, okay? Let's continue for number 6. He will, correct, not be, and we put the verb, which is play, and ing. 7 is the same way. So I, it goes with will be, okay? But first, because we have negative, so we put not first, then be, then the verb, and ing. The verb is work, ing. Very simple. Moving on to number 8. Eat you at 6. So it's a question. Very good. So will you be, and we put the verb ing. So will you be eating at 6? Number 9, drive she to London. The same way, we start with will she be, and then verb, and then ing. Will she be driving to London? 10, fight they again. We start with will, then the subject, will they, then the verb, and then ing. Will they, okay, will they, it's a question. Will they be fighting, okay? Will they be fighting? Don't forget the structure. Will they be fighting again? Okay, very good. Now let's correct together. This is the correction. So you can have a look at the answers and you can correct if you have any mistakes. Now let's have a mixed exercise. So here, this one is an exercise that has all three tenses. The present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Okay? So you will try and find out, okay? Find out the sentence belong to which tense, then answer the questions according to the tense. Okay? For example, yesterday at 7 I watched TV. So yesterday معناه حنستعمل present continuous ولا past continuous ولا future continuous. Okay? Number 2, the student study in the classroom right now. Right now. So is it the present continuous, past continuous, future continuous? I travel to Italy next week. Next week. We not drive yesterday. Okay, pay attention to the tense and to the negative form. 5. While Ahmed read in his room, his brother watched a movie. So this one is clear. Is it past, present, or future? 6. I told them we have an exam, but they listen not. Okay. So it's a negative. So pay attention to the negative. 7. What you do tomorrow. What you do tomorrow. So we have tomorrow. Pay attention. 8. Next week, we play a football match. Next week. So pause the video, take your time, try to figure out the sentence belong to which tense. أي زمن في هذا السنتنس هل هو past, present, future. According to the tense بتجاوب صح. Okay, so pause the video, answer the questions, and come back and let's correct together. Given that you already finished the answers, let's correct together. Number 1, yesterday at 7, I watched TV. So the key word is yesterday. So in order to try and find out which tense to use, first you have to locate the keyword. Okay, so first let's locate the keyword. So first one here we have yesterday. Here we have right now. We have here next week, yesterday. While Ahmed, this while could be in the past or in the future, but or in the present. Mostly is the present. So this one, let's do it in the present continuous. I told them, this one clearly past, told in the past. So what you do tomorrow, tomorrow is the keyword. And also here we have next week is the keyword to help us indicate which tense to use. So let's start the correction. Number 1, yesterday at 7, I, so past continuous, was, okay, was, and then we put the verb, which is watch, then we add ing, watching. I was watching. Number 2, the student, and we have first, let's indicate the tense right now. Right now, so it's the present. The role of the present, we put the subject plus verb to be in the present, which is I am, you are, he is, it is, you are, they are. So the student is. Okay, is. And then we put the verb study and then ing, studying in the classroom right now. 3, we have travel to Italy next week. So we have next week. Next week is future. Very simple. Let's write. So future easy, will be. Then we add the verb. And then we add ing, traveling. I will be traveling next week. I'll be traveling to Italy next week. Moving on to number 4. And then the keyword is yesterday. So yesterday is in the past. So how should we answer? So we were, and then we have negative. So we write not. Then the verb is drive. The verb is drive. Then we add ing. So we were not driving yesterday. Very simple. Now number 5, it has 2 questions, okay? You need to find 2 answers. So while Ahmed, so this one in the present continuous or in the past continuous, you can use both of them. So let's answer in the present continuous. So while Ahmed, okay? Or let's do it in the past continuous. Present is easier. Let's do it in the past continuous. So while Ahmed was reading, Ahmed was reading, so the verb, and then we add the ing. In his classroom, his brother, we have watch, brother, and the past is was, then we add the verb, which is watch, then we add ing. So the sentence is, so while Ahmed was reading in his room, his brother was watching a movie. Excellent. Now let's go to number 6. I told them we have an exam, but they listen not. So in the past continues. So I told them that we have an exam, but they were, and then it's a negative, not. Then we add the verb. The verb here is listen. Then we add ing. So they were not listening. Very, very simple. Now moving on to number 7. Number 7, the keyword here is tomorrow. That means we're going to use the future. Very good. Let's go. What you do tomorrow? So what? So it's a question. So we change the order. So it's going to be what will you, and then be, and then we add the verb, which is do, ing. What will you be doing tomorrow? What will you be doing tomorrow? Excellent. Last one. And the keyword here is next week. So next week is going to be, okay, future. Very simple. So next week, we, next week, we, very good, will be, and we add the verb, which is play. Then we add ing. We will be playing. Very good. Excellent. Let's have a quick look at the answers. Number 1, yesterday at 7, I was watching TV. So yesterday, the past indicates, so we need to put it in the past. Very good. The student is studying now. So we have now, it's the present. That's why you need to put verb to be in the present, is. So here we have next week. So we need to put or to use the future. Future here is will be. Great. Here we have yesterday. Yesterday is negative. Okay, yesterday is past. And also here we have negative. So you have to pay attention to 2 parts. First, the negative, and number 2 is the tense. So ونحط yesterday بتمشي مع يا إما was يا were. Okay, and here we have we تمشي معها were. So we were not driving. Very good. Here in the past, so was, and we put the verb ing, was, verb ing. Very good. 6, told, which is past, so verb to be need to be in the past. So were is in the past. We're not listening. Number 7, we have tomorrow, so it's a future. That's why we need to use will, and also we use be. So will be. So will you be doing? Okay, what will you be doing? Very good. Last one is in the future, next week. That's why we need to use the future form. So we will be, then we put the verb and then ing. We will be playing a football match. And that's it. This is how we form present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Very simple. Just follow the rules and you'll get it right.